basis for installing the codes, rules, and regulations that the plan describes as the means to implement the provisions in the plan. So it's a policy statement. You get in the car, you start driving, and you're driving to those provisions. That's what it is. It's an extremely important document, and while the actual law, at the time of its adoption or ratification, is not created yet, it lays the foundation to create the codes, rules, and regulations. That's right on page 2. It's very clear. So that basically establishes our destination. It's our policy statement. It's an extremely important document, and it has very much changed over the last draft comprehensive plan that Rudikoff made over 20 years ago, which is a very interesting document because that is the shared vision of the town, or the last time it was done. It was done with full town participation. The Boy Scouts, my understanding, helped to do the surveys to find out, and a mailing was done according to a narrative I received from somebody who was involved in that process. And I think one of the disturbing things was the day after the public hearing on the comprehensive plan, at the town board meeting, it was firmly stated that the town was not willing to send a postcard to let everybody know that we're in this process. We've been in it for over a year and a half, and the town has not been told about an extremely part of our local town government. That's our policy statement. So the notion or the assertion that it does not carry the weight of law is only partially true. And the plan itself describes how it is going to be installed into law via means of the creation of codes, rules, and regulations. I'm sure that's, going to put everybody to sleep, but that is an accurate description of what it is.
I don't think you're going to put anybody to sleep. I think you have some very good points, and I think we also asked for a third draft, which is going to show a whole lot of this stuff. Of course, we're now moving into another year because we don't have any money to pay.
Why? What's the rush?
There isn't any.
Well, the more time you take, the more...
Right now, I think it's more important that we get over this Irene catastrophe and get things cleaned up and get the businesses back going and then get back to our...
That's important, but it's also important not to put out something that is a little disingenuous about what that document is and what it represents and what it does. And what has been put out, and is repeated many, many times, is that it does nothing and it has no weight of law. Maybe you could technically say that, but morally, I would suggest no. Let's just leave it, yes.
It only has weight of law if these guys decide to pass laws that enact that stuff.
Why set law to a provisions that so many people don't want to go to that port?
I haven't seen that many people. I've seen it.
We know, that's the whole problem. Nobody knows about it.
That's not true.
Yeah, whatever.
You're completely ignoring what occurred last year.
Before we get too excited about what's in here, let's wait and see what's in the next draft.
Right on.
Don't you think that would be a good place to start?
Why don't you invite Charlie to your meetings?
Everybody's invited to every meeting we have.
It's open to everybody.
When you were rewriting those plans, I'm invited.
Certainly, yes. They're public
When
meetings.
and where?
We haven't set any meetings. Right now, we're...
Are you out of town again, Linda?
It's been...
So a lot of stuff has been taken out?
Nothing's been...
Will be taken out. All of it,
All that was
look,
mentioned
So
at
it's
the
being
public
marked
hearing.
up now? I see.
Yeah, remember at the public hearing,
at that last hearing we
Bruce had a whole pile of stuff, I had a whole pile
Yep,
of stuff,
yep.
and then
we
the
took out
public had a whole pile of
results,
stuff.
pretty much silly stuff.
There were quite a few good recommendations that the public sent in.
Typically, a whole town is, notified.
I think you'll
The county
find
wants to undo it all.
quite different.
There was all this
You heard me.
information
No, I
that
didn't.
was
The
sent
county
in.
wants us to undo it all.
The county wants what?
To undo it. Undo what they want to change and put all that stuff back in.
Yeah, but they don't have the power to do that
No,
unless
we
we
can
hand
override.
it to them.
Charlie, all this information was also sent in, which is also going to be assimilated.
No
So,
one's
it's not
disputing
just-
that. My understanding that the process is underway, it's being pruned, That's what I reported in the last article on the plan, is, that you guys stepped up and started to do the right thing, and my assumption is that that's proceeding.
And I will continue.
Yeah, so, you don't hear anything.
Okay, let's move on here. Police Department.
Okay, September monthly activity report. Abandoned 911 calls, 4. Blackout assist, 2. Larcenies, 2. Excuse me. Attempted suicides, 2. That's not good. Aggravated harassment, 1. Medical emergency, 7. Assaults, 1. Missing person, 1. Assist other agencies, 3. Motorist assist, 1. Assist fire department, 2. Automatic alarms, 4. Burglaries, 2. Criminal mischief, 3. Property disputes, 1. Motor vehicle accidents, 3. Check the welfare, 6. Shots fired complaints, 1. Domestic disputes, 5. Suspicious persons, 1. Easy payment. Erratic operations, 3. Fight in progress, 1. Town dog complaints, 2. Injured deer, 1. Unlawful possession of marijuana, I wish I spelled it right, 1. B&T complaints, none. Wires down, 2. 911 calls, 31. Trees down, 3. Total arrest, 2. Miscellaneous calls, 4. Violations, 1. Misdemeanors, 2. Uniform traffic tickets, 57. Total monthly calls, 158. That's a lot of calls for a small town. Yes, sir.
Bruce, how do those people from today's accident make out?
Pardon me?
How do those people from today's accident make out?
I didn't hear anything about today's accident yet.
Third accident, Travel House.
I heard that, but I hadn't heard anything about it yet. I haven't gotten any reports or.
One guy was flown to Albany Med, and the other 2 were RMA. That's all I can tell you.
What's RMA?
Refused medical treatment.
Thank you.
They local?
Sort of.
They
They have it, the guy that got flown to Albany Med has a house and has a second house in Cannavale.
Okay, fire department, we got anything?
Yes, and I'm going to embarrass you, Everett, but he's honoring us tonight with his presence on his 90th birthday today. I thought you might be out carousing, but you'd rather be here with us. We appreciate that. He was also kind enough to bring the fire department September report here for the fire company. There were 12 automatic alarms, 2 carbon dioxide detectors, 9 drills, motor vehicle accidents, they responded to 13, mutual aids, there were 5, public service, 9, standbys, 2, structure fire, 6, wires down, 9, 1 work session, 1 water rescue, 1 evacuation, for a total of 70 responses in the month of September.
Thank you. Highway?
Repair flood damages on all the roads. They did the Bostock Road, Moon Hall Road, Fisher Road, Salem Hill Road, Brown Road, Haver Road, Freeman Avey Road, Upper Boyceville Road, Broadhead Road, and Upson Sampsonville Road. They did a great job.
Transfer station?
Are you ever done?
I got two reports, one for August, one for September. August, they sold 29 permits for $725, 234 tickets for $7,020, total revenue $7,745. They had 17 garbage bin pulls weighing 81.2 tons, and for a total expense of $7,226.30. I think it says 30 cents. Garbage pulls of 680, recycling pull charges 200, fuel surcharge of 523 for a total expense of $8,630.70.